So you're vocal about how companies are getting hiring wrong.
Mhm.
Can you share us a story or two on that?
I can, yeah. It's like I said to you, I don't want to be thought of as a negative Nelly, as they say up in Yorkshire. But sometimes to find out the right way of doing things, you need to know what the wrong way is, right? So rule those things out.
Yeah.
And to be honest, there are some common things that we see. I think just starting with, for example, the job spec or the job definition or whatever you want to call it. I mean, I wrote the piece, The Four Horses of the Hiring Apocalypse, kind of tongue in cheek, because that's kind of the guy I am. But in response to that, I got loads of candidates saying, like, here's all the things that I've seen that are wrong with hiring, right, Steve? And I'll just name a few of them, right? So one is the job spec, unreasonable, asking for 10 years experience for a technology that's been out for 2.
Yeah.
As soon as candidates read that, they put you in the idiot pile as a company, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes you see these job specs and you can tell they're like Frankenstein job specs. They've been written by a bunch of people. Hey, you throw this in and you throw that in. And it's like, oh my God, what is this? So there's that. There's also sometimes these job specs are ghost jobs. When companies think, well, we're not quite sure what we want, so we'll just chuck some mud at the wall and see what sticks, right? It's a fishing exercise. The problem is when people are looking for jobs, they genuinely believe that you are being authentic and there is a job. And if there isn't, like, guess what? People might not complain to you directly, but they talk. And they talk to people like me.